Hi, my name is Tori Gurley, and welcome to the Keys to Victory. Today I'm going to break down why Jake Bentley, quarterback at the University of South Carolina, and Jake Fromm, quarterback at University of Georgia, why they are the two best pro-style quarterbacks in the SEC. We're going to dive right into the national championship game and talk about Georgia's Jake Fromm. Alabama comes out in the two shell. They have two safeties high. You have a safety on one hash, you have a safety on the opposite hash. The coverage underneath by both cornerbacks are inside coverage. They're playing cover 2 or cover 55. Georgia comes out in a 2x2 set. They have two receivers at the top and two receivers at the bottom. Watch how this play develops, and Jake Fromm throws the perfect back shoulder ball to Gurley. He drops back, surveys the field, and he places the ball only where Terry could get it. Now we're going to watch this from the end zone view so you can see how special of a throw this is. Georgia does a great job of utilizing play action, and as he drops back, Jake Fromm places it only where Terry could be. Just watch. Back shoulder ball, this led to the opening touchdown of the national championship game. Now this play right here is not going to show up on SportsCenter, but it's very important. It shows the confidence that head coach Kirby Smart and offensive coordinator Jim Chaney have in their quarterback in Jake Fromm. Georgia comes out in a 3x1 set. They have three receivers. You got one receiver at the top. He's going to motion the tight end down. Once he motions the tight end down, they're going to use play action to their advantage. Now, Alabama has Georgia backed up. The ball is in the 7-yard line in a national championship game. They have Nick Chubb at running back. Everybody in the stadium is predicting it's going to be a run, but Georgia uses this to their advantage to open up play action and to hit a double slant with the lag underneath with Gurley. So number 2 is going to run a slant, and number 1 is going to run a lag route. He's going to push up 6 to 7 yards, break in, and catch the slant. Watch Jake Fromm. He drops back, and he makes a perfect throw that leads him up the field to get him away from this backed up situation. Now watching this from the end zone view, I'm going to show you the poise of Jake Fromm. This safety is going to insert himself in the box once he sees the play action and muddy up the look. A lot of quarterbacks love to throw the ball off 3 steps, 5 steps, or even 7-step drops. But watch how Jake Fromm makes not a first window throw, but a second window throw. The tight end motions down. This safety inserts himself into the box. And watch the throw. Like I said, look at his feet. Takes the steps, and he throws it in the second window. And like I said, it led to an explosive play to get him away from the backed up situation. The next play, Georgia comes out again in a 3x1 set. You have 3 receivers, 1, 2, 3. You have your X receiver at the bottom. And Alabama comes out in their bump and run coverage. Now, they've been doing a great job of throwing the ball all game long in the national championship game, but they decide now we're going to take the top off the defense. McCole Hartman does a great job of running the inside fade that led to a touchdown. What made this play so important and so vital is that he pressed the technique of this nickelback. A lot of young receivers, when their number is called, the first thing they want to do is release outside, and they end up getting walled out, and it creates less space for the quarterback to throw. But he does a great job of pressing the technique, using his stick step, getting his foot in the ground, and scoring a touchdown. This is one of the most explosive plays in the national championship game. Now let's watch this from the end zone view. Georgia offensive line did a pretty good job of protecting Jake Fromm, but unfortunately, this right tackle ended up getting beat late, and it makes Fromm have to step up into the pocket and still deliver a bomb. This late surge forced Jake to step up in the pocket. He throws an 80-yard touchdown. That's a huge pro-style quarterback throw. Now Georgia is getting ready to run one of my favorite pass concepts. It's called scissors. They're going to take their number 1 and run him on a post pattern. He's going to run a post. He's going to run 12 yards, stick his foot in the ground, and run a post pattern. Number 2, Riley Ridley, is going to motion himself down. He's going to lag behind, and he's going to run a corner. If the corner or the defensive back plays over the top, he's going to shave his route down to run it out. And watch how Jake Fromm makes the correct throw. Ridley does a great job of running away from Minka Fitzpatrick. and Fromm throws the perfect sideline pass for a first down. Now let's watch it from the end zone view. Once again, Georgia does a great job in protecting Fromm, but the tackle gets beat. Watch the right tackle. He gets beat, so Fromm has to step up and still make this throw under duress for a first down. Now I'm going to talk about Jake Bentley, quarterback of the University of South Carolina. I'm going to show you why he's one of the best pro-style quarterbacks in the SEC. Kentucky comes out in a bump and run coverage, and South Carolina does a great job of utilizing play action to their advantage. The responsibility for these linebackers and this safety is not to get sucked into the box, especially on play actions. This guy has one job and one job only. Do not get beat over the top. Watch how his eyes force him into the box, and it creates a wide open passing lane for Deebo Samuel to run a glance pattern. Runs 7 to 8 yards, he's gonna stick his foot in the ground and run away from the corner. The play action gets everyone into the box. Deebo sticks his foot in the ground. Bentley makes the perfect throw, and it's a foot race to the end zone. Now let's watch this from the end zone view. Watch how these two linebackers insert themselves into the box and take themselves out of the play. The safety is behind the referee, but he was so enticed by the play action that he fell for it as well. Jake does a great job anticipating the throw and making it right on the hash for Deebo for the foot race for the touchdown. That's how you give your playmakers the ball in space and let them score. The next play, South Carolina does a great job of using play action to their advantage as well. They're going to come out in a stack formation and run scissors, the same concept that we spoke earlier with the University of Georgia. They're going to take their #1 tight end and they're going to put him on a corner route. #2 is going to lag behind and he's going to run a post. He's going to run to daylight. Now the linebackers for the University of Arkansas, they're not going to bite on the play action how Kentucky's linebackers did, but a play action is great if you can get someone to stop their feet just for a split second. Watch how the play fake holds the backer. This tight end does a great job of clearing this out for Hayden Hurst to run behind and score. Now we're going to watch this from an end zone point of view. Watch this play fake. They do a great job with the play fake, and the backer just has his eyes in the backfield just enough. Hayden Hurst feels that, and he's going to stick his left foot in the ground and run to the post. A lot of people love to say football is a game of inches. I'm going to be able to show you an inch right here that mattered. It was the difference between a pass breakup, an interception, but it ended up leading to a touchdown. As we play this, I'm going to pause it. There's your inch. Jake Bentley did such a great job of anticipating the throw and making a touch pass. A lot of quarterbacks, they get anxious when they know they have guys wide open in the middle of the field and they decide to throw bullets. A bullet will lead to an interception. He makes the perfect touch throw right outside of the stretched hands of the linebacker that led to a touchdown. The next play, we're going to show why Jake Bentley eye discipline is such a great asset to have at quarterback. You can't go out here and stare down your receivers because defensive backs will break on the ball and intercept them. Watch Jake Bentley eye discipline. Shaw Smith does a great job of running a route because Michigan comes out and they're playing bump and run coverage all across the board with a single high safety. This nickel back for Michigan is playing off and he's playing inside. Shaw still beats him on a sluggo because he's able to use his stick step. Watch how Shaw breaks open and scores. He gives him just enough of a head move to get around him, and it's a foot race to the end zone. Now watching this play from the end zone, I'm going to show you why Jake Bentley eye discipline was great on this play. Before the ball is snapped, he takes his eyes and he looks at Shaw Smith just to survey the field. But watch his eyes when the ball is snapped. You see the stripe on the back of his helmet? That forces the safety to come over and help on the same side as Hayden Hurst because Jake Bentley's eyes are here. But at the last second, he's going to turn his eyes, his shoulders, and his hips and make the perfect throw across the field for a bomb and a touchdown. That's a phenomenal job by those two guys. Now, playing in the SEC, you're going to go against some of the best defensive-minded coaches and best defensive players in the country. So at times, your offensive line is gonna get beat. Unfortunately, South Carolina offensive lineman gets beat on a stunt inside by Texas A&M. Watch how this defensive end crossed face and was able to create pressure on Jake Bentley. Now, most quarterbacks, they're gonna panic under pressure. There are three things you can do when you're facing this type of pressure. One, you can take the sack. Two, you can throw the ball away. Or three, you can keep your eyes open, elude the sack, and still deliver a bomb. Watch what Jake Bentley does on this play. He's able to elude the sack, keeps his eyes downfield, and throws a 52-yard bomb to Shaw Smith for a touchdown. Watch how this end is able to cross face on this offensive lineman. Now, Jake did a great job of turning a bad play into a great play. He'll lose the sack. Watch the ball security. A lot of young quarterbacks will have the ball slinging all over the place, but Jake is able to have ball security, tuck it, keep his eyes open, and deliver a strike. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of Jake Fromm of the University of Georgia and Jake Bentley of the University of South Carolina, showing that they are the two best pro-style quarterbacks in the SEC. I'm Tori Gurley, and I hope you enjoyed the segment to the Keys to Victory. I hope to see you guys next time.